Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Riska Muflikah from Office Administration Education. Here, I will explain a little about the punctuation sentence. Let's watch this video. Before entering the material, I will explain what punctuation is. Punctuation is the system of signs or symbols given to a reader to show how a sentence is cross-stated and how it should be read. After we know the meaning of punctuation marks, then I will mention the kinds of punctuation on mark. Namely, number 1, the periods or full stop in British English. Number 2, the comma. Number 3, the exclamation mark. Number 4, the question mark. Number 5, the colon and semicolon. Number 6, the quotes. Number 7, the apostrophes. Number 8, the hyphen and dash. Number 9, parentheses and brackets. And the last, capital letter. But here I only explain 9 kinds of punctuation. The first, the period or full stop. Function and uses of the period. Number 1, to end a sentence that is not a question or exclamation. Number 2, place it at the end of the title, position, rank, and greeting. And then number 3, in-word abbreviation or expression that are very common. Example, period in abbreviation atau penggunaan tanda titik dalam singkatan. Example, she will arrive between 6 a.m. and 7 a.m. Use of period in number atau penggunaan tanda titik dalam angka. Example, $10 and 43 cents. The comma. Function and uses of commas. Number 1, separating the two elements in a detail or numerator. Number 2, separating the clause from the main sentence if the clause precedes the main sentence. And then number 3, separating direct passage from other parts of the sentence, etc. Use of commas. Comma, usage of independent clause that's closed. Example, I like your son, comma, I make even love him, comma, but he is not a very good soccer player. Number 2, use of commas in adjectives. Example, she was young, beautiful, comma, kind, comma, and short-sighted. Use of commas in verbs. Example, the boy jumped, comma, spun, comma, twisted, comma, and fall into the water. Next, use of commas in process. Example, the duck leaped into the air, comma, snatched the ball in its mouth, comma, landed, comma, and ran off into the forest. The image above is the exclamation marks symbol. Exclamation mark. Exclamation marks are used to indicate hopelessness, surprise, or the emphasis a sharp command or praise. Examples of using exclamation marks: get out, lock out, help, help. Other example, exclamation mark to signify a praise as humorous or ironic. Example, that was clever. What a lovely day. Next, exclamation mark in casual greeting. Example, that's inside. The image above is the question mark symbol. The question marks. This punctuation is used to end the direct question and the question tag. Example of using question marks. What is your name? Who is the writer of this novel? Where do you live now? When did he come? How to make bread? The image above is the colon symbol. Colon is usually used to expand the previous sentence, sometimes introducing the list or explaining what was stated earlier. Colon uses test closures. Example, Lana had an exotic taste in music, colon Latin, jazz, pop, and classical. Use of colon in breathing horse. 6:45. The image above the semicolon symbol. The semicolon is used between a point and a comma, often set the separate item in a list or separate two phrases in a related sentence. Example semicolons. I like your brother. Semicolon, he's a good friend. Many great leader, Churchill, leader of Britain during the Second World War, Alexander the Great, Emperor and General. The image above the parenthesis symbol. Parentheses are used to add further explanation. Example of using parentheses. Parentheses are used to provide additional information or a brief description. Example, ultra high temperature process parentheses up to 120 or 130 C in 2 seconds or 150 C in 1 second. Makes the enzymes in milk. Image above is bracket symbol. Use square brackets for special applications such as technical manual, usually added by someone other than the original author or speaker, usually to clarify the situation. Example of using brackets. Square brackets are used to add information. Example, two teams in the finals of the first FIFA Football World Cup were both from South America, brackets Uruguay and Argentina. Capital letter. Use a capital letter in the first person pronoun I, even if it's only in the middle of a sentence. Example, I'm happy, but I'm hungry. The phone goes off, but I still cannot find it. Use capital letter for the beginning of a sentence after a period or space. Example, there was a car accident. It was terrible. Use capital letters to write abbreviation or acronym. Example, MG or GMG, S or US. So, this short video, I hope this video is useful for many people. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.